Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hey, happy Friday.
Let us get this graphic off. I got a couple things going on my screen right now. I apologize.
Dude, I'm going to say hi to Eric Hendrickson. I think I saw him watching. Thank you, Eric.
Awesome. Good to see you, Eric. There we go. We got it now. I'm looking at a button that says reconnect Andrea Eichmann to this show because it says click here to connect your destination. I don't know what that's all about, Miss Eichmann.
I don't either, but I'm good. I'm already good. I'm on. I'm watching it.
Are you? You're good? Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know what that is.
I got someone else out there.
I think that's
is that Eric? Awesome. Good to see you, buddy.
Whoop-whoop.
For some reason, it's coming up as Facebook user. If it's important for anyone to know that they are online or showing that they're online, there's something you got to hit in your settings to get that. I don't know if that's important to you or not, but
I think that's one of those privacy settings.
Yeah.
Right. Some people want to know, some don't.
Well, happy Friday. Happy Remember Everyone Deployed Friday. Remember, for us, we believe that those that are out on the front lines of our military and also those that are on the front lines as first responders are actively deployed in our opinion. So good to see you. We got another sup out there with another. Do you know who that is?
Is that still you? No. I gotta say, hey, Dean Peterson, though, thanks for joining and watching.
Awesome. Oh,
I appreciate it.
Good to see you, cuz. So, as we were talking about, remember everyone deployed, and
Oh, Tanya. There's Tanya again. We just met Tanya like face to face, and Timmy Kennedy says, sup. It's awesome to see you guys. Oh my gosh. Way to be supportive. I absolutely love it. Yeah, and I had an issue, so mine didn't even start on time, which I guess threw Mark's thing off, and I apologize. Technology is our forte. We got this covered. We're all good. So, hey, I'm Andrea Eichmann with the People's Patriot Project. And
Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Project. Can never get the point right. So, like, if I was to bite your finger, I'd have to go this way, and that's not the way that
All right, that's pretty fun. Oh, again?
Yep. Play that game sometime.
That's funny. We played it on Zoom with students. I think kids get it better than I do. Just saying. Eric, happy Friday. I suppose Dean is a happy Friday, but I don't know. You vacation all the time, so that is what it is. Tanya, I hope your Friday means a happy weekend. Timmy, same thing, same. Timmy, where are you watching from? If you're still there. All right, you guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Mark already explained, remember every deployed. My shirt, I had kind of a busy school day. This was a professional development day. And I call it personal because I'm thinking about me on these days, right? But I it was a full day of learning and being reminded of how to be a teacher, and I love it. So
I bet you learned a lot.
hey, I do have to say, one of our topics, kind of overlapped with why I do this. And so I did have an hour-long lesson and discussion on how to recognize signs of suicide. So that becomes important play in our world here at the People's Patriot Project. So the Legion, that's a great place to be. It sounds like maybe your weekend has started already.
Well, cast it to the big screen and get everyone on it. That would be awesome. Let everyone know, man. The People's Patriot Project. We support veterans and first responders. It's kind of funny because we started the mission of the People's Patriot Project with the idea. And my one of our board members will be the first ones to tell me that, you know what, I told you would do this, and this is what would happen. And one of his first questions, why don't you guys become a national organization? And I don't know what really defines national or local in the fact, but the boundaries of Minnesota become very large in the fact that we've got amazing relationships all over this country. And it has been an amazing blast and opportunity. And I like being where we're at. Do we need to be a little bit further? I do think we need to be a little bit further. And there's a reason why. I'm going to go off script a little bit, Andrea.
Here we go.
I know.
Hang on, folks.
Here we go. Everyone, hold on to your saddles. So we had this amazing meeting this week. So this is off script, but we'll be talking about it later here in a little bit. We had an amazing meeting. That was our board meeting, and we invited a dozen people to this meeting to focus on one specific thing, and that was serving our veterans and first responders during the holiday season. We wanted to get it off. Now, we had such an amazing experience this year with the family that we adopted. We had actually adopted multiple families, but for logistical reasons and to help the families out, to help them out, we had to back off a little bit because one of the families we had is dealing with some significant, it's not backlash, it's just life stuff now. It's a new life, it's a new definition, it's a new world, and it was better for us not to be in their ear and riding along until we'll do it at another time. So that meant we had a little bit extra to put into the family we did adopt. So we met with these people to set up the opportunity for this next year, and we have a goal. We want 15 people on this committee. So we don't have to last minute everything. We can get this planned ahead, get it put in place, get all the logistics taken care of, get all the sponsorships taken care of, have it all in place. And so next year we can just walk in, have it done, bing, bang, boom, get it done. And I don't think the family this year noticed any of the glitches that we knew of, but because we want something amazing and because we want something done, I'm going to say perfectly, and there's no such thing as perfect, and we get that. Me and Andrea, we struggled with each other. There were some heated conversations, and that's not a bad thing. And we want to. It doesn't help our relationship. It doesn't help us, and we have to deal. You know how relationships work, and so you have to deal with that. Refix and everything, and that takes time, and we just need to be away from that piece. And so we asked this team, where are you going, Mark? So we right now have a significant need for 3 families across the country right now. We could bring another one on, a 4th one right now that just needs a little bit of tender loving care. We have a young man here in Minnesota dealing with esophageal cancer. Went through once, they cleaned him out. Basically everything from the tooth to the snoot was removed because of this cancer, probably closely or associated with the burn pits overseas. His cancer's come back, and the note that we received just recently is that chances are high he's not going to make it until June. And the really cool part about it was this team of people came and they said, well, what can we get done before? And here's the planning piece of this. One of our amazing members said, well, let's do Christmas in July. Love the idea. We don't have till July. The other piece is if we wait until June, chances are this young man and his family, he's going to be sick enough or hurting enough that that's not going to be a viable process even at that point. So this is something, if we're going to do it, we need to do now. We need to do it right now. And that means we have to have the resources to do that. Right now, our resources that we're asking for are people. We're asking for boots on the ground. We're asking for people to come on board, give us a hand, and help give this family something to remember, something positive to remember. It'd be so sad. And here's an example going back to this year. The veteran we covered this year had his leg removed in November, and we refused on letting this be the year or the Christmas dad lost his leg. And I think we changed that narrative for him. The Christmas they had wasn't amazing. Let's just throw it up. This is a clip that we have. It's got a bunch of the sponsors that we had involved. And so, again, it's worth putting it out there so you can see some of the sponsors, but just listen to this clip and hear the joy. What do you got going on there, Andrea?
Every time. I've heard it 1,000 times. I love those voices. They're happy. And if you guys wanted, we have a video of them singing the closing song of Frozen 2 when we took them to this house on the hill. The whole family, but it's the little girl's absolute favorite song. She's 5. She knows every word, the melody, the what do you call like the letters, notes, the notes, right? I didn't really play trumpet. Anyway, to listen to the whole family sing, and it was so simple. I say that tongue in cheek. It wasn't, but it was. It was very simple. It was a night of, well, it was a day of Christmas. Hot chocolate, a little bit of shopping, decorations, a hearty meal. Yeah, it was awesome.
We set it up so the kids could give both presents to kids in need and food for people in need up there. Bentleyville was absolutely amazing. The car dealership was absolutely amazing. We want to pull out all the stops and just give people a moment to recalibrate and feel and just have everything lifted off them. And that's the goal and that's the purpose. And so we do try to keep a little bit of anonymity with the people that we deal with. If they want to put the stuff out there, we let them put the stuff out there. By accountability, you know what? If someone walked into our world, we'd have to show them what we did, where and how we do show pictures, we do show videos, but we don't necessarily call out them by name. We've got.
We have their okay. We have their okay to share. We've always asked, and they're always.
We have a veteran in need down in Texas right now. The family is expecting here soon by no things caused by themselves other than just working life and doing what they're supposed to. Have ran into some harder times. Insurance is not going to cover this, the pregnancy of the family, and it is they're in a tough spot. We would like to. Our goal is, I don't know, are we going to share the goal outside? Do we want that?
I don't think they're usually listening. Here's my goal. This is kind of, I made this up, but I have 5 children of my own, and I know. So there's two children already, 2 young children, and this will be baby number 3. And you don't take 2 weeks off and go back to work. And I have, but it doesn't work well. I would love to come up with 3 months of covering her pay. So 12 weeks of pay for her. If we could come up with some sort of cash and or gift cards that got close to 3 months and allowing her to have some extra time off just to, just to keep things in order. You know what it's like having 3 little kids under 6? I'm 6, I think. And if you don't, then you should give more because you can only imagine. But you know what my big ask is? And my parents give money every time we do something. I love them. And they just trust that I know what I'm doing and it's going where I say it's going. And so I did a little write-up on Facebook about how the process works. What do we have, PD? We got about $228 in our account right now. It grows and it goes. Everything we raise goes to the people that it belongs to. Sometimes we just get random donations, then we can use them to, pay for our StreamYard so we can keep visiting with you. But this is a veteran who's, this family just wants to keep giving to others. And it should be nice to give back to them at this moment. They're not even a month away, I don't think, from baby 3. So if you can find it in your heart, the big ask is give what you can. I don't care if it's $2, but a bigger ask is, can you share our fundraiser? If you could grab that off the People's Patriot Project or I actually started on Andrea Noble Eichmann, and then share it out with anybody you know. Don't pre-qualify. I've gone down that road. I've judged people like that. And there's no rhyme or reason to when, how, or how much people can or can't give. So I just ask that you share it right on your page, share it with friends. That's what I ask. That's a bigger piece than giving sometimes. So there's my big ask for that. That's our current fundraiser. We just want to get that family taken care of, and then we'll move on to our Christmas families. Petey, did you share all 3, or is there one more family?
No. So I have a dear friend from high school that just lost his son down in Fort Campbell. And again, it just is breaking at my guts right now. I don't want to get into the details. I don't want to get into the thing, and I haven't asked the family for permission to talk about it. So my heart goes out to the Call family. And that's one. And then even today, another one came up. And we've got a guest coming on a future show that just recently had some significant loss. And again, we're not going to keep coming and asking. We will do our diligence and go find the grants. We'll do our diligence to go find the resources. But for those that are listening, it really is. If you got a little extra, this is what I tell people every day. If your goals in life, your goals in the day are to have something in your belly and to have a roof over your head, and at the end of the day, be able to lay your head on that pillow and feel safe. And and that, you know, Hastings is on there too. Scotty Hastings is on the show too. So good to see you, Mr. Hastings. Anything that's above and beyond that is extra. Now, it's not for me, and it's not for Andrea, and it's not for our organization to sit there and delegate, you know, anyone's life and where you should or should not be giving, and that's fine. If you do have extra, it's awesome. It's awesome if you can put that out there and help others. We do our diligence in making sure that the people that receive our resources are deserving of those resources. So if you trust us, I guess that's the piece. If you trust us and know that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, have faith in us. That's what we want. We're completely off script right now, and that's okay. There's so many needs out there, and this is just a small part of our. I'm sorry, this is bugging me. Small part of the need that's out there, and the recalibration that needs to take place. And so, we're not trying to have a somber moment. We're trying to have a building moment. And so, work with us. Oh my gosh, what a lovely gift. Thanks, brother. And just it's so awesome. That's what do you do? Thank you, brother. Thank you, sisters. Thank you for all those that are putting out there. We got people already jumping on, ready to say they're going to be part of the mission and be part of the help. And thank you.
And you know what we didn't mention, you guys, if you don't know how Facebook works, they don't charge. So we avoid the GoFundMe sometimes because there is a charge with the GoFundMe. And so the Facebook, they don't charge. The only sad part about Facebook is it can take up to 6 weeks to get it. And so usually Mark and I take out of our pockets if it's a need that's right now. And then we pay ourselves back when it comes back. And our bookkeeper, trust me, she keeps a very heavy red pen on those things to make sure not only that we're doing it right, but that we're paying ourselves back. Because sometimes we just forget. And so it doesn't matter. That's what we're in the game for. But yeah, so there's a number of ways, you guys. So you might know PayPal does take a charge. Facebook does not, but a lot of people are not comfortable with the Facebook donations. And then we take personal checks, and it's so cool because I just donated this one today by that snapshot right here. I didn't leave my nice warm house. And then the Facebook, PayPal, website, personal donations are awesome. Venmo works. Yes. People's Patriot Project has a Venmo. It's got our shield on it. You'll recognize it. It's amazing that oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. And I think we can use that other one, that L something. Oh, what's that one that?
If we don't remember, that's not even. That's it.
I can't remember.
We'll move on.
Can I tell you about how I knew that though? Because I bought, and now I'm jumping out of order on the script. I bought books from Betsy Ross using that process, whatever that one is called, and I'll figure it out before we're done here today. It's like Venmo, but it's from bank to bank. It's really kind of cool. But your bank has to be linked to it, and I don't know if we are, but
all right.
Okay, so go look for Betsy Ross fight series. Go online, go to Amazon. You can buy them right on Amazon, and they're not spendy books, but the message is worth millions to your heart. Honestly,
a squirrel thing. I didn't even know we were talking about Betsy Ross's books.
That's on the script. I just said it. I said I'm jumping. There we go. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at. Don't listen. Yeah. I'm not arguing with them. That's what the books look like. I have read the first one. There are 3 that are out and a 4th coming. I think she said late April. Because I was super excited to get all of them. So order them. If you live near me, I will loan you one, but I already have a couple of people that they're going to. Really, really, really gets to the heart of what PTSD looks like, feels like, sounds like, and how people live with it. or struggle to live with it. So yeah, there's my plug for the Betsy Ross Fight series. Keep up the fight.
Awesome. Betsy Ross is also running a campaign for the People's Patriot Project with Pampered Chef. Thank you, Betsy Ross, for doing that. You can go check her out on her Facebook page, Betsy Ross. Yeah, thank you, Betsy, for doing that. So last week our podcast, what an amazing show. Oh my gosh. It was just kind of Andrea fell in love one more time.
The smile. Okay, can I tell you? I was just researching.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to blow it because this is the last thing we were going to say about him, but he was on The Bachelor. I didn't even know.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. I don't watch, but for all you who enjoy that music with a message and a nice smile to go with it. Okay, go on. Brandon Mills, that's his name.
Check out Brandon Mills. Absolutely. Had him on the show this last week. He had a message about the processes he used for recalibration, and again, it was a great show. If you get a chance, go check it out. Amazing artist. You'll be seeing this guy in the future. He should be out there now, but it's just. Can you hear me clicking my pen? That's
put it down.
Yep, down.
Did you read? You can find his music on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on his website, which is brandonmillsmusic.com. brandonmillsmusic.com. He did perform 2 songs for us while he was on the show. One is, and I don't remember, Mark, did you say it's a new release called Don't Mistake? The video. We saw the video.
Yeah.
His songs are written with specific messages, so you have to listen to the words. He wants to get his message through. He believes connecting people through positive vibes, conscious living, insightful lyrics, and challenging the status quo in a very polite method. He's not, when he says challenge, it's by the conversation, listen to the music, see what happens in real life kind of stuff. So he was awesome having on the show.
So we have another event. Well, it's not another event. My goodness, this is like the Groundhog's Day of events. And we don't mean to be disrespectful about it. We're just, I threw my hands in the air. I was like, we're done. But we have our Fishing for Life event. It's been canceled 2 weeks in a row. They're saying it's too cold. But the funny part is we went to another event with Hometown Heroes Outdoor last weekend and watched them do some ice fishing, and then as we're on our way there in White Bear Lake, there was another event going on out on the lake, and so it can be done. Sadly, we had one of our dear supporters was going to fly into town, and with the cancellation and everything, he didn't come, and I get it. Blah. So on the 20th, we are still scheduled to be on Lake Waconia. We do have a breakfast planned if you're interested in being part of that. Here's the deal. If it's canceled this time.
Sorry.
If it's canceled, yeah. If it's canceled again, we are going to go with breakfast. We're going to start off at breakfast. The odd pieces we still haven't now because we're changing the date on them again. We have to make sure it is okay for us to show up there. I don't know.
This is all happening on February 20th.
February 20th. Our breakfast will be planned in Hanover, Minnesota, starting at 8 o'clock. Okay. So if it's canceled, we're going to go with breakfast and see what the day brings us. I have some sneaking suspicions on how it'll turn out, which
I think it's supposed to be much warmer. I really do.
great
I think
time.
next weekend. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, I think.
let's do it. Let's do it. So we've got about a dozen ready to go fishing already, and they've committed. We do have opening for up to 25, 24, 25.
Yeah.
And we will make accommodations, whatever. So if you are in Minnesota, if you're not in Minnesota, come on up. We'll teach you and show you a good time out. What it's like to stand out on the ice and stand. There's shelters too, and fish in the great white up north. And some of the people that are listening are some of those people that have committed to be in here that day. So again, February 20th, we are going for fishing, and if not fishing, we'll for sure have a good breakfast, and that's how we're going to do it.
I love it. I love it. Yes, we will, because if it. Oh, perfect. We will have a meeting place. I think we said at about 11 o'clock. We'll have a meeting place for those who can't do the breakfast or just don't want to do it. I get it. I don't really eat breakfast, but possibly I have a Bloody Mary on a Saturday. Anyway. So we will skip. I mean, if you skip the breakfast, we will have a place to meet around 11. And we'll definitely be sending you that information as well. And then we'll go find our group out on the lake, which that might be where I cut. I'll be out there. I am so afraid of being on ice. Anyway, it'll be great fun. It'll be great fun.
So, hey, Valentine's Day is on Sunday. Bigger day than what this last Sunday was for whatever reason, because we didn't celebrate whatever that was. And so, hey, cuddle up with your lovey-dovey and come check us out. We got your 6 at 6. We've got a swooner. We got the walking tenor will be with us.
Yes.
I'll do terrible. I can say his name like
no, don't say it.
A hillbilly from
Hernandez.
Wyoming. Yeah,
Stop.
a hillbilly from Wyoming. Jesus Daniel Hernandez. But
You're good.
I know that other people make that sound a little fancier than I can, and I won't try to.
Mark
do that,
just finds it easier just to say the walking tenor.
Yeah.
The walking tenor.
Yeah.
He's fun and he's funny.
We're excited. And we have the lovely spouse of Chris Moore, who we had on a few weeks ago. Lori Moore, who is a spouse of a first responder. And we thought it was important to bring on the spouse. And they have an intriguing story, and it's important. It's part of our mission. The unsung heroes, the family members. She's going to come on and share the hard parts of being a spouse to a first responder. Now, and I don't think it's we're not doing that to dig the spurs and say, "Oh my gosh, trauma everywhere." But there is an important message. You can do it together. You can figure it out, and I think that's the message. Now. There might be more to the story. And,
right.
And
she's coming on, and she's been doing some public speaking on the topic of being the spouse of a first responder. And I actually had a flash of an idea a couple weeks ago to get spouses on, because I feel not only is that the support network for our first responders and our veterans and military, but sometimes they're actually the glue, the only glue. And sometimes everything is hidden so deeply from them that they don't even know how to be that support. So we're going to let her share that piece of it. Yeah. And then in a few weeks, we have some more coming on, some more spouses coming on to share their message as well. So keep that in your pocket.
I found an amazing quote this week, and it just helped because it was also put on a shot of one of the characters from the Viking series, and so that always grabs my attention. But wear your tragedies as armor, not shackles. Let's change the narrative a little bit. Let's turn this thing around. You got this. We got this. And if you're having that moment of weakness, I know it's tough to reach out to your brothers and sisters. I know that is. Reach out to us. Reach out to the People's Patriot Project. We got you. We don't need to know your name. We don't need to know where you're from. Of course, if you reach out on Facebook, we'll figure it out. But let us know. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what you need. And we got you. We got your six. I mean, that's one of our things that we say. Watch for us. We are working with Adam Bird and I was going to say Hometown Heroes Media Group. Nope. It's Heroes Media Group. I don't know why Hometown always gets stuck in my head now, because that's where we're working with that group too. But not a media group. Those guys are fishers and hunters, and Adam is a media expert. And so watch for us. We are going to be going exclusive. We're not breaking away from Shad Turner and Veterans Unite podcast. And I know we've been talking about this for a while. We're just lining it up, making sure it's good. You'll be able to hear us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and under also the Veterans Unite podcast with Heroes Media Group. So watch for that little tiny transition. You'll be able to look up. We got your 6 at 6, Patriot Playtime. You want to run with the serve message?
So yes. No, you're fine. I think I feel like I interrupted a lot, but you know what? It's our mission. The People's Patriot Project's mission is it's an opportunity to serve. We have plenty of room for volunteers. And so we talked about this earlier this week. 15 minutes a month is super help, and 15 days a month would be more than we could ever imagine. But we have plenty of opportunity for you to help, to serve, to give back, to pay back, however you want to look at it. We are a collaboration. We have several other, we want to mention Scotty at the Forgotten 22. We want to mention Brian at Project Die Hard. Denny Katona and the Overwatchers are always there for us and us for them. We have a lot of organizations that every guest we've had on the show, we collaborate. There's no way Mark and I could reach out with our helpers and catch every person that needs a hand. And so we enjoy our partners out there. If there's something that you think is important or you would like to make a difference, come on board and help be part of the solution. The mission is to remember, and to remember is not enough. So give us your hand, give us your time, give us your ideas. You guys, thanks a lot. Sorry we went a little bit longer again today. I don't know. Mark talks a lot. All right, guys, thank you for joining. We will catch you soon. Eric, I'm sending you a message. Bye.